Albany.
jacket looks.
The jacket's amazing.
You know, and I think it's interesting that it looks just as good whether you open it or close it or whatever.
And it's also good to see the difference between, you know, how it looks on someone who is very slim and beautiful and then someone who is a little bit more curvy, and it still looks amazing. Love it.
I have curves.
You do, and they're all the right places. They're in all the right places. Christy Turner.
I got curves too, in all the right. No.
If you only heard the conversations that go on behind the scenes
You don't
about
want to hear
curves,
it.
and
It's just,
this
you
and
know
that
what? Let
and
me
the
tell you
other.
something. It's the same conversation that everyone else is having.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
So right now, though, we're going to talk about the curves of this bag. How about it? Brand new today from Tignanello. It's a glove leather satchel. We're offering it for under $100, $99.84. 3 easy payments, though, if you take advantage of that on your credit card, of only $33.28.
And I have to tell you, I'm in love with the colors.
The colors are great.
The colors are
Scream fall, right?
phenomenal. Yes.
Love them. I have the dark gray sitting in front of me, really, really rich moving into the season. Gray is still, we're ending up August. It's the color of the month, but truly it's going to be the color going into the season. You have the Chianti right there. For anybody that loves their wines and their purples, that Chianti is beautiful.
Love it.
Classic black. All of the bags feature a burnished silver hardware, really beautiful. Next to that is our mushroom. Our mushroom is an incredibly popular neutral for us. Really kind of like that putty tone. Then we have our navy.
Which is a good navy.
It's a good navy, and I think it would actually look great with the blue Gilly jacket that I was just looking at. And then we have the fatigue.
Isn't that gorgeous? I love the fatigue.
I love the fatigue. By the way, this is the most popular color right now
That's a
if you'd
good
like
one.
to have it. I love this fatigue.
All right, so we'll shift these down and give you a little space so that you can show us what's
Beautiful
happening.
options. Well, we did this bag in our glove leather. As you guys know, this is the most luxurious leather in our line. It's soft, it's buttery, it has a beautifully comfortable hand feel. You know, it engages the senses. It's beautiful to look at, it's soft to touch, it smells amazing, but it really truly wears like iron. This is not a leather that you really need to worry about and handle with careful kit gloves. I mean, this is really a great, great leather to use and to wear. You got this great slip pocket on the front. You know, Tignanello is all about fashion meets function, so we want to pack our bags full of organizational details.
That's a big plus pocket too. So if you've got one of those megaphones, then that's going to fit in there.
That's
I do.
maybe not a megaphone, but a big phone. No, I'm just kidding. So yes, but it mirrors on the front and the
I
back.
have to give an update really quickly. Say it again. Sorry.
Fatigue
I'm sorry.
and dark gray.
Fatigue, dark gray. Very popular.
Very popular. Well, I wanted to show you, we snap down the zips on either side. Makes life easy, gives you that extra room to really get inside of your bag. And when you're getting to the inside of it, it's got classic TIG organization on the inside. You get the back wall zip pocket, the 2 slip pockets on the front wall. Love this great geometric T-liner throughout. It's light, it's easy to find your items. It's the perfect size satchel for the everyday bag. It will fit all the essentials that you love to carry with you. We gave you the double rolled straps here, and I know you can see here we've done this great patent piping on this. I love the little painted, the extra detailed edges on this bag. It takes it to the next level. And then we also included a shoulder strap on here. So the shoulder strap is removable. We have a lobster claw clasp. It makes it really super easy if you want to remove this, if you don't want to carry the bag with the strap hanging down. It could fit inside of the bag, but if you like that look with the strap hanging down, it's a very chic look, I think. But this is, you know, crook of the arm, over the shoulder, lots of versatility. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag.
And a
feet
pretty
on the
good
bottom.
size too.
You know what? That's what I was just looking at. There's been so many of the really, really big bags, and I overstuffed them. But what's interesting is this one will still fit like our Lori Grenier or our Perspection.
Yes.
So it holds a lot, and if you had a smaller tablet, probably even just an iPad, you could fit in there. But the softness of the leather, and then the details, just like the tassel and then the finishing edges, are really, really well done.
Beautiful.
I love the pretty grommets. We have these small grommets on the front, and we went very minimized with the details on this bag, with the hardware. We have the Tignanello nameplate across the front, but it's very subtle. Even the grommets, they're tiny. We've got the tassel on here,
And
which
the
is
tassel's not too much, not too over the top, just a little
It's Goldilocks.
something.
It's
I loved it. I mean, you
perfect.
could actually take it off if you wanted to. It's looped through there,
Exactly.
but there's something that's just finished and refined
accessory
and
for your
look.
accessory.
It really is. Look how beautiful that Chianti looks on Jessica.
It's beautiful. A269156 is the item number. If you want to use your credit card, you can take 3 months to pay for it. $33.28. now's the time again, and it's not too soon to start talking about Christmas. Of course, we've been talking about Christmas since March.
Well,
so
that's because we got big.
we got big deals.
Well, but we've got big families. I'll tell you what I really am intrigued by. It's that super soft, luxurious glove leather, but it's a classic style. Just like Jill said, this jacket will probably be in our closets forever. This will be the bag that will be with you forever. So you're investing less than $100 for some of the best leather in the industry. But also when you look at the color palette, if you're like my girlfriend, she buys one bag every season, and that's the bag she carries every day. You know, if you're that kind of person, this one could go with you for season after season after season.
Or it is fun to come back to it too, to take a break and get into something else. So great colors. We'll go through the entire collection for you, so you can make your choice. We love that it's a bag that is priced under $100. And you know, I think the strategic placement of the non-leather materials on this is really what makes that so that it is affordable. But honestly, Christy, I know you say it all the time, but you can't tell. And I love that it's just such a beautiful look. So there is your burgundy, or what we're calling Chianti. Thank you. We have it in the classic black. We also have it in this great mushroom.
Isn't that beautiful?
The blue is what we're calling navy.
And this,
and then we have that,
which is getting really limited now.
Yeah,
We've had so much
and the
trouble
gray.
keeping fatigue in stock. I mean, I think the big camo olive trend we're seeing, and I've said if you're interested in camo but you're not quite sure you want to go the print route, that's a great way to work the color into your wardrobe. It's a really beautiful tone. It works as a neutral. I love what you were saying about our glove leather. To give a little background on it, all of our leathers are drum dyed, so they really soak in the drums. They take that colorant and it's permeated all the way through. So if you were to get a scratch in the leather, you're never going to see that white hide of the leather. You're always going to see that really rich, saturated color all the way through. And one of my favorite features of our glove is that it gets softer over time. It's hard to believe, because right away when you get it home, there's no break-in of your leather. This is very, very soft leather, but it does. It just gets beautiful and soft over time.
Well, 400 spoken for now. The fatigue is getting limited, so if you want that, please don't wait. In terms of the size, it's about 13 inches wide, 9.5 inches high, about 6 inches in depth. And you can kind of get an idea of proportion as you're looking at it on Deanna. She's carrying it in the navy, and it's the perfect Goldilocks bag. It's not too large, not too small, like Albany alluded to. It's like right in between, and you can do short shoulder. Kids are taking off. Gotta go put it over the shoulder. You know, it's just versatile that way.
I have to tell you, one of my favorite features is the feet on the bottom. I mean, there's just so many little details on this bag that have been done to a very, very high level. It is a digestible bag, but what's interesting is you can still fit a lot of stuff in there.
Absolutely. It's got tons and tons of space. And I love the Tignanello. I love our whole philosophy, that fashion meets function philosophy. We work hard. We pay a lot for our handbags. It's an investment that we're making in our accessories. And the fact that when it gets home, it's actually going to work for us. It's going to give us spaces to help keep our lives organized, which, you know, makes life a little bit easier for us when you're organized. It's just a beautiful, beautiful handbag. And while a lot of our fashions are very much on trend, they're not trendy. So it goes back to years from now, you can be pulling this handbag out and it's really going to still work for you.
Well, it is back to school for the kiddies. It's also back to school for mama and grandma and auntie. Treat yourself to a little something. Did your kids go back yet?
Monday. The happy dance is on Monday.
Mine are on Monday too. Sports practice has already started, but school doesn't start till Monday. I feel like we get back into a routine, and like you say, you want to treat yourself. Maybe you're getting back into your normal routine, whatever it is that you do during the fall season. This is a really, really easy way to do it.
So true.
And I do love that you do
forethought.
enjoy it every day. I mean, if you think about how many times we touch our handbags throughout the course of a day, it needs to be something that you really enjoy using and carrying.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, and it's functional for you. And I like the organization that's built in here, and I like that it's, you know, a piece that you're not going to have to dread. Because sometimes my big bags get overfilled, and they're too heavy.
No, I completely agree. And I love that this bag is cross-generational. I look at this handbag and I can see a variety of women carrying it. And I love the forethought into holidays, and we're looking into getting those purchases done early. And this is one of those bags that truly, it would be a phenomenal gift because it's done in our glove leather, and who doesn't love getting a beautiful leather handbag? I mean, it's really, really beautiful.
The fact that we're getting this home for about $1 a day is pretty darn amazing.
We'll take
if
it.
you've never shopped with us before and you think, wait a second, is that the same Tignanello I'm seeing at the department stores? Yes, it is. We get better prices. We oftentimes feature silhouettes that you haven't seen, but for $1 a day, even if you've never shopped with us, if you're using a major credit card, you can get this home for $33.28. I
You
love
got
that.
it. All right, so give us an update, Frank. 600 spoken for. The gray, very popular. We love the Chianti. That would actually match the new color that we had in the Bear Traps boots, by the way.
don't
So if
you
you
think?
like to handbag
Yes.
to match the shoes, I
I
think
do.
that's something that you always talk about.
I do
right?
love to do that.
Here's your black. We have it in that gorgeous mushroom, and that actually looks good with the blush jacket.
It does, doesn't it?
does.
Isn't
I
it
like
interesting?
Yeah.
It does.
Navy, classic, and then also
Fatigue.
Fatigue.
My favorite and your favorite.
Yeah,
We're not supposed to pick
I love-
favorites, but I do love this.
We're supposed to
you're
treat them
allowed
like
to-
our kids.
You're
We
allowed
can't
to
pick a
pick
favorite.
favorites
I have
in
a favorite
bag.
of the moment. You're my favorite right now because you're not driving me crazy. You're my favorite right now because you did your homework without
Do
me
you
asking.
say that to your kids too?
Well, because they always say, am I your favorite? Do you really love me? You're my favorite of this 5 minutes.
Yes.
You're my favorite for right now.
Or I'll say, you're my favorite boy, because I only have one.
Oh, there you go.
Or you're my favorite 12-year-old, because I only have one.
That's a better way to do it, yeah.
I have 2 girls watching the show right now. Cover your ears, Lauren. Chelsea, you're my favorite. Chelsea, cover your ears. Lauren, you're my
Right,
favorite.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have 2 good ones, though.
I do.
You have
do.
2
I
No
do.
one to pick.
Oh, you've got good
successful
ones
girls.
too. You both do. Stop it. Because we have good ones and we work so hard to make them good, treat yourself to a hand.